Take it away.
All right, easy peasy then. Grav is going to come in, and Bone Cold pushing around does actually find Nukia that gets a bit too overeager to try and find a fight. Smoke from the defense is going to dissipate, potentially a flash play coming in from Hoodie. Bob's against it. Now Keela is managing to make this lurk work. He's not just going to be sat idly by, but is he going to expect the peek from Meadow? No, that impact has been so good from Meadow, holding his A-shot position. He's able to do it yet again, and then the Viper's pit too.
Yeah, well, wall is up. That creates a corridor of safety for Acend to try and move forward, but is it really safe when Mixwell's around? He's found a headshot. Now Meadows turn to walk into them. It's a kill onto CNED, and now just one left. It's Bone Cold. And when I mean one left, well, he has healed up. I was about to say his HP matched that, but back up in health and back to killing as he finds 3. Smoke will come down, giving him a corridor to play with and keep his opponents guessing. Spike does go down, and he dodges the gravity wall as well as he crosses over. He wants to take the fight at Heaven. He wants to drop Hoodie. He's actually managed to get back into the showers and keep eyes on the follow player as well. Avova's coming up from short. Another smoke comes through. He's got the molly indeed for the post plant. He can run this time down, and that can certainly come into play. Hoodie starts to walk.
Smoke.
No tap yet. Smoke is up. He's going to play with it. Cosmic to fight in, but he's on the right side, and unfortunately for him, Hoodie's too quick, and the headshot will land.
I mean, the whole idea that Bone Cold had there was so good. He still had the molly as well. G2 did not expect him to be in showers, and when he puts that smoke up, he's blocking off his own vision. And even with the Cosmic Divide dedicated by G2, they just assume that he's playing in from lamps potentially, that he's sort of lurking in the smoke perhaps. If he just... I understand why he would push, but he was probably not wanting to run into both of them, right? Having that molly, just playing for time. G2 did not expect him to be in that position. Like, he played that well, all things considered. But yeah, this timeout is very necessary. This is the rockiest that Acend have looked in a long, long time. And G2, a lot of people wrote them off this map completely. Could be going into the second half with a bit more of a lead. At the very least, if it's an eco from Acend this upcoming round too.
Yeah,
this should be if it's the final round after this. So yeah, they can't buy up.
Yeah, it's been a very quiet start to the game here for Acend, and for G2, it's been anything but. We've seen fragging out of Mixwell, we've seen Nukia have some massive rounds, and for Acend, Zeke had an ace, and really hasn't been a whole lot other than that right now. So there's one big pop-off round from CNED, where he gets that multi-kill as he pushes through elbow and around the back of defender spawn. But other than that, I mean, Acend haven't really been able to go toe-for-toe against G2. And let's set the context here, Ryan, for the guys at home. This matchup is important for Acend because they lost to Guild, right? So now they have to try and recover this. And this is their recovery mission, and it hasn't got off to the best of starts.
Both teams are 1-1 in the standings. So I think whoever wins this sort of confirms their place in playoffs. Hard to say, really. But if Acend lose this, that's real problematic, right? 2 series losses out of your first 3 games of the year after winning champions.
Yeah, it's
not the best luck. Yeah, and it's not really going to get easier for Acend either. They still have Fnatic to play. Sure, they might have BBL, but BBL are in a bit more of a tear at the moment. Oh, sorry, they'll have Supermassive Blaze. So yeah, should be a series win there potentially, but you get the point.
Yeah, it's not easy from this point onwards for Acend, so need to get going, but Nukia, he's just a nuisance. He's pushed, he's proactive, he's around the backside again. Again, Acend have pistols in this round, so it should be G2 taking 7, but you would like Acend to pose a bit more of a threat when he invests this much into the Sheriffs to get a good bit out. 1 kill from Bone Cold, but immediately answered by Avova.
Operators here in this position too. Just watching this angle more than anything. Zeke could have a lot to do if he could just blast back in and check this corner, but it's all in a second. Mixwell not even taking that fight. He's been so much more reserved. He knows when to get out of dodge when he needs to. Navova playing in the smoke, hoping to find something.
It's a risky position. He can't really get out of this, so he times the smokes well. He might be able to change up his position, or he wants to phase it. And actually, with those paint shells, Stark, so it's at the 3rd time he's died in Nukia's paint shells in this game so far. 3 kills picked up for Nukia. And there's just 1 left. It's Bone Cold. 10 seconds left. Finally a headshot. Good onto Mixwell, but Nukia closes with 4. He's just having a field day against these pistols right now.
Yeah, and they got the operator picked up as well. This is very interesting. The other thing I was going to say, with certainly NA teams more just sometimes moving to the chamber full time instead of Yeah, I don't mean like